What is person-centered planning? Here's one definition that I just pulled from the internet. There can find multiple different definitions, but here's one of them: a process-oriented approach empowering people to plan their life, find their voice, and work toward reaching their goals. So again, you'll notice that the emphasis is not on what I, as a mother, want for my child, but in fact on what she wants for herself. Again, if you have small children, then right now you are the one who is dictating what you think she wants. And we'll get back to this in a minute. With younger children and with verbal children, or children who have a lot of challenges when it comes to communication, how do you operate in a person-centered planning mindset? But what I want to say for now is that the most important thing is saying what matters to you is what we are paying attention to. For Penny, for example, there was a time when she was doing some person-centered planning, and I noticed that she wrote down one of her values is not rushing. And I was so struck by that because in our family, we rush a lot. And we tend to see Penny as the one who is slow. And I don't mean that intellectually, I just mean that in a physical sense. She takes longer to do everything. And it made me realize that she does not see that as a problem with her. She sees it as a problem with the rest of us. And quite frankly, she is often correct about that. And so a person-centered approach to her life would be to say, you value not rushing. And so we as a family can change the way we do some things. You as an individual might need to change the way you do some things. If your brother gets up 20 minutes before he needs to get out of the door because he's going to rush the whole time, and you need to get up an hour before you get out the door because you don't want to be rushing, that's on you. But it's on us to also recognize that that is something that matters to you and to honor that in how we approach our family life. So, person-centered planning, when you have someone who is not necessarily able to articulate goals and hopes and dreams, how do you do that? I would say that you still, whether this is with a small child or with an adult child who is not able to articulate with words what they want, you're looking for ways to communicate. Communication can happen in words, but it also can happen through expressions of delight and expressions of despair. It can also happen through what other people observe. So you may again say, hey, okay, what do you notice that James loves doing? Even if James can't say that for himself, are there other people, including yourself, who can say, I notice he's really calm when? I notice he's really amped up or seems very anxious when. That might help you to really honor the person and say, how can we begin to help you forge a life that involves more and more of the things that are areas of giftedness and delight for you, and fewer of the things that seem to cause anxiety or fear for you?